And so our next topic will be, everybody in high school should have to do a certain amount of hours, community service hours, in order to graduate. So let's get our first speaker pro up here.
David Wallach, Berkeley Delegation. This bill is really good because it not only teaches like high school students, which are learning like a good lesson and to do community service to help others around you, but it shows like it helps our community, and our communities are like in need of help. Like we can clean up the oceans, we can clean up the streets. There's massive trash everywhere. We need people to help out, and so far there hasn't been that much of it. So the only way to resource to is like enforcing it. I yield my time to the chair.
Shannon Miller, Berkeley Delegation. I think this bill is a really bad idea because high school students are already stressed out enough, especially in their junior and senior year preparing for college. We're taking advanced classes, doing academic extracurriculars, joining clubs, playing sports, doing programs like youth and government. And a lot of the time, those things also involve community service already. If we were requiring it, it would become redundant. And it's not like you can't build character by doing other activities. And also, a lot of the time, like on Thanksgiving, when tons of people feel guilty and they volunteer for stuff, like places like the soup kitchens get super overcrowded and volunteers aren't actually needed. So we would just end up with a bunch of high school students trying to fill this requirement that wouldn't really be places for them to do it because there'd be so many people trying. And places that actually need help.
I'm sorry, the speaker's time has elapsed.
Cooper Walton, Berkeley Delegation. This is a very important bill because high school is meant to mold us into the characters that we're going to be for the rest of our lives. And community service is, I think, way more important than sitting in the classroom and learning, because you're learning how to help other people and how to be a model citizen. And I think that's way more important than any math or English that you're going to learn. And I think it's ridiculous that we don't have this requirement right now. And as the last speaker said that it's busy in your junior and senior year, well then you could do the community service in your freshman and sophomore years. I mean, everyone can and should make the time for their community. And
I'm sorry, the speaker's time has elapsed.
Caleb Irvin, Berkeley Delegation. Community service and philanthropy in general should be a personal choice. It should be something that you do because you truly want to help other people. Forcing it upon students isn't going to change the way they think about it. In general, kids will probably resent it even more if it's being forced upon them. And considering high school is required, it's kind of like, it's basically legally making community service required for everyone, and we don't do this because that's an optional choice and it's restricting freedom, people's freedoms if we're forcing this upon them when it should be personal. I give my time to the chair.